What is up, everybody? I think you guys know what time it is. It is time for Making a Map Part 5. And I am going to attempt / tackle a famous hill that I've been getting a lot of requests on called Cable Hill. Let me pop up the status real quick. Jake Lee, you think you could maybe add something like Cable Hill into your new map? That looks beautiful. And I am going to try my absolute hardest to get this down. Now, there is a lot of rocks going on, and it's constantly muddy. That's just the thing with Cable Hill. It's constantly got water going down it. Well, unfortunately, with what I have in Map Creator, I cannot add running water, but what I can do is put mud down. So, as we can see from this picture that Bubba Hudson had sent me, the hill goes up and hangs left. As you can see, there's a little stair steps action. As you can see right there, little rocks. That right there just looks awesome. So, I'm definitely going to have to use some rocks just to get the form of it, but for the most part, I will be putting mud on it. So the hill does go up, and it hangs left. So, I'm going to use this hill right here. It's going to go up, then it hangs left. So, let's cross our fingers and hope that I can get this terrain down. So, I am going to use path mode. I always told everybody never to use path mode. But I am willing to take the sacrifice of load-in time just to get this right. Alrighty. I don't think I did a good job there. But, let's see. And the terrain tool does not want to work right there. Alright, let's try to use this bar. I gotta try to lower this piece down a little bit and make it turn left. Now, working with terrain is... Oh, I'm on raise. Oh, God. Alright. I'm a big dummy. Okay, I got it now. So I'm going to get back to path mode, and I'm going to sacrifice my load-in time. Which is okay, because I really want to nail this climb. I really want it to be perfect. Okay, that's not how I want it. This is going to be hard. Maybe I'll try to use this little turn right here. Come on, baby. Alright, that might be close. Don't like that. Try to... Probably should have made the terrain first. That right there looks good. I'd say that right there looks good. But what I do want to do is I want to lower this piece right here. Just because it's ugly. I don't want to mess up with the hill. Maybe if I grab the circle. Okay, now what I'm doing here with all these different shapes and stuff, honestly, I'm murdering the load-in time, and I apologize for that. I'm just trying to get the likeness of this as close as I possibly can by getting rid of this hill, which I'm having a rough time with. You know what? We're going to call that good. Okay, so I'm going to upload the map, I'm going to leave, and I'm going to come back. What do you guys think? It goes up, and it hangs left. Terrain is really hard to work with, so I mean, this is just the closest I can get it. Alright, so let's update, leave, and come back. Alrighty. Remember, guys, whenever working with terrain, it's always good to update your map, leave the map, and come back to make sure the terrain's set. That looks pretty dang good, I'm not gonna lie. Let's dry run it, see how it feels. Remember, testing is important. I'm gonna come around here to the potential Cable Hill. I hope I nail this one, guys. I'm gonna be adding mud to it and rocks, and it's gonna be killer. Alright, so it's definitely possible we can run it. Now the only thing that's gonna be a little different is Cable Hill doesn't have this section, so we're just gonna wing it. Alrighty, so right where it turns left, it's a little stair steppy action. Stair steppy. So let's throw in our favorite rock here. White stone, center line on the right. I'm gonna put that size button towards the bottom of the hill. Truthfully, this hill would probably look better with greenstone, but I'm not really a big fan of using greenstone, to be honest. But I guess for the nature of the climb, you know what? I think I am going to use greenstone. Okay, so we're going to use the very center greenstone. Still have that size button facing down the hill. Put that in there. Alright, and I do not want this to be easy at all, because come on, this is Cable Hill. So, this is going to be pretty close to a wall. Alright, so I'm going to speed the video up a little bit. So I got it pretty steep, but still want to add some more rocks. So now I'm going to use center line all the way on the right, that small mossy rock. Alrighty, so far so good. Now I'm gonna throw some mud in. Now the mud on Cable Hill it ain't really deep. Actually it ain't really mud. So I'm gonna put the depth and the velocity all the way down. Just to try to make it slick. Alright, I'm gonna have to reposition that mud stamp, make it look a little better. Alright, so far so good. It's definitely hard. And then I just rocketed up it. Alright, so let's fix this mud stamp. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Bring it down. Alright, now let's go check it out. Oop, wrong side of the map. Hope you all are enjoying the way this map's looking. I'm thinking it's pretty sweet. Alrighty, let's try it. Alright, that's some good old Cable Hill stuff right there. As you can see, it's just full carnage, and rolling over and going backwards is the thing. Okay, well, what else do we got going on here? I'm going to throw a couple more rocks in here and there. Throw another mud stamp in up here. Oop, not that big. Come on, get back here. Take the velocity, viscosity, and the mud depth all the way down. Alright, so far so good. Now I'm going to add some more rocks towards the beginning. I'm going to angle these to align it by slope, I'm sorry. That way you can kind of get a bit of a running start at it. Alright, so far so good. Now I'm going to take the big mossy rock center line all the way to the left. I'm going to grab that boy. I'm going to leave it aligned by slope. I'm going to make it as small as I possibly can. And I'm just going to periodically... Oh, what are you doing? What's happening? Alright, let's try that again. I'm going to stick it in here somewhere. I'm going to periodically have some rocks sticking up and out. Your bouncer will randomly grab the rocks underneath the mud and it will launch. Alrighty. So I'm trying the absolute best I can to rebuild this hill. Keep in mind this is a mobile game I'm working with here. So likeness might not be dead on, but I'm trying. Alright. So we gotta smoothen this rock out a bit. And I'm going to use some of these. I can't wait for this map to be done and hold weekend bashes where everybody just comes here with the bouncers and just thrash it up, tear it up. Sounds like a good time. Throw a little bit more here. I do want the mud to work, but I also, bouncers got to be fast moving, so I don't want the mud to completely slow the bouncers down. That's why I'm adding random rocks here and there. Alrighty, let's see how she goes. Alright, so far so good. I love how it just throws me on my back. That's awesome. That's where tuning comes into play. Alright, I wish the mud didn't go so far up the hillside there. It looks kind of goofy. I'm going to try to fix that up a little bit. Okay. So, I'm really liking the way this is looking. That right there is strange. I don't know why there's a little cut in the terrain. Very interesting. Never seen anything like that before. But anyways, carrying on. We're going to come on through. I'm going to race through here. Alrighty, not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. And of course, this chaos monstrosity. I'll come over here and clean my buggy off a little bit. See how I got my back tires in the water on the land? That's how you clean your vehicles off. Your back tires have to be in water, yes, but they have to be touching land, not rocks. Little fun fact. As a bonus in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and randomly hit this. Oh man, that was sick! I just launched right up it. That was sweet. But anyways, back to the cable hill. So I'm gonna throw some paint on. Hit the dirt button. Actually, let's hit the mud button. Yeah. We want this to look like mud. As much as we possibly can. Alright, so I am killing my load-in time by using different stamps. But That's okay. I'm trying to get this thing mint. Alrighty. Alrighty, I think it's looking good so far. But I do want the player to be able to kind of ramp up this a little bit. So I'm going to grab my favorite rock here. I'm going to put the size button facing uphill this time, since the bottom half is going to be underground. I'm going to angle it up, bring it down a little bit, angle it up more. Alright, let's see here. There is trees around it. Alright, I'm gonna throw trees around it. But not so dense. Alright, I'm gonna raise the density up a little bit. If you guys have any suggestions on what I can do with this climb, maybe there's something that I could be doing better, something I could remove, something I could add, please let me know in the comments. I'm open to any suggestions. Keep in mind though, I would love to have water running down this, but unfortunately I can't. Alrighty, we're getting there. We're getting there. This is looking pretty good. Oh yeah. Now that I threw some trees on it, it's looking really good. Alright, so I'm gonna throw some trees right here. Oh yeah, and we did talk about moving this mud stamp, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that. Alrighty. Man, I think that's looking good. Gonna throw some fallen trees in there. Just to give it that added spice. Gonna, let's see here, let's look at the pictures again. I think I'm gonna add some green rocks to the side and build those stair steps somewhere. Over here looks like a good spot for those stair steps. Go grab that green stone. And I'm gonna angle them back a little bit. Slap one right there. Slap one right there. Oh yeah. Then I'm gonna make a transition onto it. A real steep transition though. And it's within the mud, so that's cool. For some more added detail, I'm gonna go and grab this small mossy rock, center line on the right. I'm gonna make sure it ain't too big, and I'm gonna put little ribs in the side here. Not necessarily part of the obstacle, just for detail. Make it fun. I don't want it sticking out too far though, just little lips of it. This is going to be sweet. I think it's looking killer. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments how you're liking it. And we are also getting close to the point where I will be having test rides on this map. So even you can ride this map before it's finished. Anybody can. Once I get to a point where there's enough to play here, which I'd say maybe a climb or two more, I will be allowing test rides. And not everybody will, everybody will be able to get a chance, I guess. But not everybody will actually be able to get in here until the map's released. So I'll probably end up doing some kind of something, and whoever gets in, gets in. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet for the test riders. Alrighty, let's send it. So I got my trees, I got my mud. My mud stamps are acting goofy right now, so this ain't going to work right. Watch. See? Alright, so I'm at the upload and come back. Whoop. Alrighty, we're back. So let's do that test run again. Hopefully those mud stamps are set. Looking good so far. I don't see the words mud over there or whatever it says. Alrighty. Oh man, that looks good. I think that's looking really good. Got the mud, of course. I moved the mud stamp. I think it looks a lot better now in this location. See how this rock goes. Alright, so I'm probably going to make the top of that a little bit more difficult. Coming down to the stair steps. Coming up the last mud hill. Alright, that ain't bad, but I do want this hill to be hard. So I did ramp that to make it a little bit easier, but I'm going to be evil and make it harder. So I'm going to put that lip right there. I'm gonna get new rocks. Center greenstone, small mossy rock. I'm gonna get that bad boy. And I am going to make the top, you gotta fight for it basically. So I'm gonna put that like that. Turn this. Put this right about here, lift it up a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks like a pain in the butt, which means it's perfect. Add a little chaos right here, why not? Alrighty. Oh yeah, that's looking good. What do y'all think? Cable Hill. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's going to be cool. It's definitely a cool little challenge amongst all the challenges here. I think this is going to work out. Well, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, what I could maybe add, what maybe I could remove. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, share button. And thanks for watching.